Oh, I'm sorry. It's TMZ.
Yeah, you can curse. You can curse. You can curse.
I apologize, but
Nothing to apologize about.
There's no way he get demolished.
Pacquiao's finished. He's in it for the few quid now, a few pounds more, a few more dollars. Great fighter legend himself. But he can never look in the mirror and say he was the best of his era because...
Manny Pacquiao is officially making his return to the ring in July 2025 for a fully sanctioned championship bout against Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight world title. This is no exhibition or ceremonial comeback. Pacquiao, now 46, is gearing up for a serious challenge with the same intensity and discipline that defined his prime. Training is already underway, and his work ethic has left even seasoned professionals impressed. Remarkably, his training camp is being overseen by none other than his former rival, Floyd "Money" Mayweather.
As of now, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. There's a final elimination taking place in North Africa, New Guinea, with Chisoko. And there's just many interests in the divisions.
In General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao has already resumed full training camp activities. He's back to running, sparring, hitting the mitts, and pushing through intense strength and conditioning drills. But this time, he's added a new element to his routine: training with kickboxers. These fighters are helping sharpen his agility, reflexes, and explosive movements, challenging his body with a different rhythm and pace. The goal is to reawaken the high-speed coordination that once made Pacquiao's footwork and angles so difficult to predict. According to his camp, Pacquiao is fully committed, training daily with the same focus and hunger that defined his legendary career.
Do shadow boxing like that.
Yeah. It's lazy, right? Just kind of...
When you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like...
Pacquiao's return to the ring isn't about publicity, it's about reclaiming a world title. At 46, he's aiming to become a champion once again. The WBC has officially confirmed that his upcoming fight against Mario Barrios will be a sanctioned defense of the 147-pound welterweight title. Barrios, the reigning champion, is 28 years old and holds clear advantages in youth and height. He's coming off an impressive victory over Yordenis Ugas and brings a disciplined style, strong fundamentals, and valuable experience against elite competition. Barrios has welcomed the challenge, expressing deep respect for Pacquiao's legacy, but making it clear that he plans to defend his title at all costs.
Is almost finalized from per 210 Boxing TV from Instagram. He said, shocking news, Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title is a done deal for the summer. The date either will be July 19th or 26th on Amazon Prime, and the fight probably won't be on pay-per-view. And location, Las Vegas or San Antonio.
Pacquiao hasn't fought professionally since August 2021, when he dropped a decision to Yordenis Ugas after stepping in on short notice. That bout was originally scheduled against Errol Spence Jr., who withdrew due to injury. Following the loss, Pacquiao announced his retirement and shifted his focus to politics, even launching a presidential campaign in the Philippines in 2022. But the competitive fire never truly faded. He's remained in shape over the years, staying active with daily full-court basketball games and a consistent fitness routine. That dedication has made his transition back into boxing much smoother. Known for pushing his body hard even between fights, Pacquiao's relentless work ethic remains unchanged.
Pacquiao is negotiating with Barrios to fight at 147. No tears. I haven't heard one tear. So guess what? Since we know that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao has been in serious negotiations, let me ask you, is it a good fight, Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis at 147? Yes, it is. That fight was a struggle, and if Mario Barrios wasn't weight trained with the rehydration clause at 140, think about 147, Tank going up from 135 to 147. Yeah, y'all, no, shoot, bro.
Sean Gibbons, president of MP Promotions and one of Manny Pacquiao's closest advisors, recently confirmed that Pacquiao's return is no longer just talk. It's already in motion. Training is well underway, and preparations for both the upcoming exhibition against Suzuki and the official title fight with Mario Barrios are being approached with the same intensity and professionalism as any elite-level campaign. Gibbons emphasized that Pacquiao never really stepped away from the gym lifestyle and has stayed physically ready. The comeback has also caught the attention of Pacquiao's longtime rival, Floyd Mayweather. In a recent interview, Mayweather acknowledged that Pacquiao is still the best fighter he's ever faced and said he expects to see that same Manny show up on Fight Week.
Could you describe to us what you've seen?
Looks like a fine bottle of wine. It just keeps getting better and better as it ages. He hasn't lost his speed. He hasn't lost his speed. He hasn't lost his passion. Just loves the fight. I ask him, why are you still doing this? He's done for 29 years. And if he didn't think he could do it at the highest level, I would say it, or I would advise him saying, Manny, maybe you should think about doing something else. But he still has everything when you watch him, the power and the speed.
That's a powerful statement, especially coming from Floyd Mayweather, who has shared the ring with elite fighters like Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, Juan Manuel Marquez, Diego Corrales, and Canelo Alvarez. According to Mayweather, what set Pacquiao apart was his rare blend of speed, power in both hands, unpredictable angles, and relentless movement. He said Pacquiao challenged him in ways no other opponent ever had. Even though their 2015 mega fight ended with a unanimous decision win for Mayweather, he still holds Pacquiao in the highest regard. Coming from someone as selective with praise as Mayweather, that level of respect speaks volumes.
With Pacquiao and Barrios, man, Mauricio just want those little sanctioning fees, man. That's all it is. They just want a little sanctioning fees off that Pacquiao purse. I'm not with it. I don't think it's cool. There's other people that kind of deserve that a little better. I personally wanted Boots and Barrios to clash. He got a fight on the way. You know what I'm saying? But it's just stupid. I don't see the fucking point in that fight at all. I mean, if it happens, it happens. At the end of the day, he was a generational talent. I think it'll be an entertaining fight because Barrios is there to fight, but I'm gonna have to edge the younger guy. You know what I'm saying?
The announcement of Pacquiao versus Barrios has ignited both excitement and debate across the boxing world. Some critics argue that it's too late for Pacquiao to return to this level of competition, while others believe that if anyone can defy the odds and capture a world title at this age, it's him. As the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, Pacquiao boasts an extraordinary resume, with victories spanning 4 decades over some of the sport's biggest names: Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, and Keith Thurman, to name a few. His legacy of defeating elite opponents across multiple eras remains nearly unmatched.
Not knock him out, but beat him on the card, beat him behind that jab.
Similar to like Ugas, the Ugas fight?
Yeah, like on some shit. It's a good fight, but it's more of a good fight for Barrios. Pacquiao don't need it, but Pacquiao want to come back, and he want to come back with a bang, so why not? If he can make it happen, he can.
What sets this comeback apart is that Pacquiao isn't looking for special treatment. He didn't ask for a tune-up fight or a soft opponent. Instead, he's jumping straight into a title bout against a younger, stronger, and fresher champion who presents real danger. That speaks volumes about his mindset. Pacquiao isn't returning just to relive past glory. He wants to compete at the highest level and is willing to risk it all to do so. On the other side, Mario Barrios has remained respectful but focused. He understands what a win over Pacquiao would mean for his own career and legacy, and he's treating the fight with the seriousness it demands. The WBC has fully sanctioned the bout as an official title fight, giving the event added legitimacy. This isn't about nostalgia, this is a real fight with real stakes.
Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios? Okay, if this was for a massive bag, I get it. But you're fighting for a non-pay-per-view event, so you're going to be fighting for free against a guy like Manny Pacquiao. Why? There are plenty of other fights to be making. But yet we're getting Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Is Manny Pacquiao even ready to fight in the ring? Why is he? I get he still loves the sport, but listen, you are an all-time great, a legend of the sport, a Hall of Famer. Why return? Why not just go pursue other things? If anything, do.
Pacquiao's supporters, both in the Philippines and around the world, have rallied behind his comeback, inspired once again by a story built on defying the odds. From growing up in poverty to becoming a global icon and conquering weight divisions, where many said he was too small, Pacquiao has made a career out of proving doubters wrong. Now, at 46, he's aiming to do it once more. He's already logging the miles, working the mitts, sparring with fast-moving kickboxers, and breaking down fight footage. He understands exactly what this comeback demands. While his speed and reflexes may not match those of his younger days, Pacquiao now brings a wealth of experience, sharp timing, grit, and an elite ring IQ that few can match. His team believes he still has the tools to deliver one more unforgettable performance.
Pac-Man comeback? What's going on? Manny Pacquiao is coming back for another fight against Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight championship, I believe. Is that something, or is it just?
I don't know.
Tabloid?
I don't know. I keep laughing about that fight. I don't know. I don't know if they exist. I don't know where the money would come from.
Who's paying the Pacquiao tax?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this. All I know is that it just seems the guy's almost 50 years old.
Ben's comments highlight the generational gap Pacquiao must bridge if he hopes to reclaim a place at the top of the welterweight division. The 28-year-old Brit represents the new wave of hungry rising talent that Pacquiao will need to overcome to secure another world title. For Ben, a potential fight with Pacquiao offers a massive financial payoff, but it also carries serious risk, given Pacquiao's reputation as one of the most dangerous punchers in welterweight history. As Pacquiao intensifies his training in the Philippines, the stakes couldn't be clearer. This isn't just a comeback. It's a high-stakes test of whether a 46-year-old legend can still compete with fighters nearly half his age in one of the most unforgiving sports in the world. With the WBC title on the line and global attention locked in, the coming months will reveal whether Pacquiao's return ends in triumph or becomes a sobering reminder of the brutal limits of time in boxing.
Actually facing Mario Barrios, what do you think of that fight?
Yeah, I think that, it's a very contentious subject. Like, people moaning about Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is still good enough to beat most fighters in the top 20 at 147 pounds. He's clearly not the fighter that he once was. You're not going to be at that age. My problem is that he's been inactive for quite a long time. Like, we were talking about fighting him with Conor Benn maybe 6 months ago or a year, and every month or 3 months or 6 months that passed.
Sean Porter recently shared his thoughts on the potential Pacquiao versus Barrios fight, offering both support and caution for the Filipino legend. While Porter believes Pacquiao still has what it takes to handle Mario Barrios, he also issued a stern warning about the dangers of facing rising star Jaron "Boots" Ennis. As for the Barrios fight, I'm at a point where I don't like seeing some of these guys come back and get in the ring, Porter told Boxing Scene. It's what they want to do, but I really don't like it. I'm trying to change that narrative. Once. You're retired, stay retired, and find other things to do. I think Pacquiao will come back, and I think he'll win against Barrios, but outside of that, Jaron Ennis is a fighter you stay away from.
Manny Pacquiao getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, it definitely has to do with money, 1. 2, I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring against Ugas. He didn't look good. He was outmatched by, a fighter.
Jaron Ennis, who recently dominated David Avanesian on July 13th, has been making a significant impact in the welterweight division with his combination of power, speed, and technical skill. Sean Porter, known for his fierce battles with Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford, understands better than most the kind of danger Ennis presents. I don't think Pacquiao has the punch resistance to face Ennis anymore, Porter said. Once upon a time, that would have been an incredible fight, based on what Ennis is now and who Pacquiao used to be. But Pacquiao is not that guy anymore. Mario Barrios is too slow, takes too many punches, but he's on a whole different level. What do you think? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more updates.